And up they come. They're trotting. Irish Good Dream leaves the gate with John Kildavee in second. Racing in third is Jewel Keaton on the inside of Humour de Cosse. They've been followed then by Kieran Scott, and on the outside Kermes de Croc. The trotters make their way around the outside, and we've one bouncing off stride. That's Jewel Keating as they settle down, with Niall Forbes dictating the traffic, and on the move on the outside John Kildavee. Joe Rennigan tries to move up on the outside, not getting to the top, but Irish Good Dream has made a mistake. That allows John Kildavee to take up the running from Irish Good Dream in second. Humour de Cosse third, Kermes de Croc been followed by them. And settling down, number 3 heads up the stretch for the first time with Joseph Rennigan, and that is Jonquil de Villa by 1.5 lengths from in second. Irish Good Dream, Humour de Cosse, Kermes de Croc, Kieran Scott, and the tailmaker after a bad break on the opening lap is Jewel de Keaton. In Indian file they head down towards the Monoway town with the blue air colours and blue and yellow colours of driver Joe Renahan, Jonquil de Villa. 1 length clear of Irish Good Dream. On the outside moving up is Humour de Cosse. Humour de Cosse and Michael O'Mahony now come out of the turn by 1/2 length clear of John Kildavee as they climb uphill for the second time. John Kildavee is kicked on again as these two battle for pole position as they enter the hill. On the outside, Humour de Cosse. On the inside, John Kildavee. John Kildavee back in control again. He's the tour guide as they go west for the second time. Racing in second, Humour de Cosse. Irish Good Dream parked in third. They're being followed by Kermes de Croc, John Richardson 4, 5 races on the outside. Kieran Scott, Dan O'Mahony, and seeing them all is Jewel Keaton, Ronan Norton. All close enough, but good enough, highly competitive as they go by the main enclosure. With number 3 in your car, John Kildavee. 3 parts clear of Humour de Cosse. Kermes de Croc moves into third. They're being followed on the inside by Irish Good Dream, who doesn't negotiate that turn too well. Climbing up the hill for the second time, and as they do so, it's still those colours of Joe Renahan taking them along by 1/2 length from Humour de Cosse, who's been pressing the buttons. Racing well in third is Kermes de Croc as they go out once again. 1 more lap to go, and in front it is number 3, John Kildavee. On the outside, Humour de Cosse. Just tucked in behind there is Kermes de Croc. They're being followed then by Jewel Keaton, who's come from a long way off it, as Irish Good Dream and Kieran Scott are virtually out of it. They've gone by the enclosure for the final time. Trying to catch me if you can. John Kildavee is leading them along for a long time. Humour de Cosse is still pressing buttons with Michael O'Mahony bidding for the double. John Richardson still there, biding his time with Kermes de Croc as they turn in for the judge. Still there. It's really a 2-horse race now as they battle for the hill on the outside. Humour de Cosse for the hills. Takes up the running from John Kildavee on the inside. Humour de Cosse, John Kildavee, and they battle it out to the line. It's neck and neck, and on the line, Humour de Cosse wins by a neck. John Kildavee is second, possibly Kermes de Croc in third. Tight for fourth between Kieran Scott and Irish Good Dream.